What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? This is your boy J. M.I.M.S, creator. What's up? What's going on? What's going on? And right here, over here next to me, to the left of me, as he always be, is my boy.
What up?
And over there on the screen, down 97, down Route 5, down 301, we got our boy.
Van Gogh.
And joining us on screen and on her mobile office, we got J. Nicole in the house. And we are the Grown Man Clique podcast. And we come to you every week on Monday, starting your week off right. This is how we do. Let's go to these Peanut Gallery comment. What up, peoples? Happy Monday. What's up, Eric?
Bro?
What's up, Big A? Good evening, GMC. Have a great show tonight. We will. Thank you, dear heart, sweetie. And then we got at Sheila Brown. Happy Monday, fam. And then little wavy poo. Yeah. That's where we at. Rich is indisposed at the moment, so he will not be joining us tonight, but he's all right. As we do at the beginning of every show, we want to go to a good show, so we're going to put our drinks up in the air, and we'll explain to you why this is a non-alcoholic show in a little bit, but to a great show. Clink, clink.
Drink.
High quality H2O.
Or high quality, high
fructose corn syrup,
baby.
Yeah. But as we do at the beginning of every show, let's go around, see what everybody's been up to. Van, what you been up to, man? Up there
Man,
taking it in the face.
Just taking care of myself. Catching up on some jobs. Was in a little accident on what day was that? Wednesday, Thursday? I think it was Thursday.
Yeah.
There was a car accident 15 minutes before I got to this intersection, and whoever was supposed to clean it up didn't clean it up. And I hit an oil slick and had to lay the bike down. And you can see right here on my face where it's still a little swollen. But yeah, I got scraped up a little bit. Doctors at the hospital, of course, tripping as usual because nothing they were giving me was working. But before I even went to the hospital, since the dude's house that I was going to was right around the corner, I went and did his estimate anyway, and then went to the hospital. So he was like, really? He was like, you could have just went to, I was like, dude, you were literally right here. Like I was looking at the house. He's like, I heard the accident and came out to see what was going on. And there I was. So he was like, you're definitely dedicated to what you do. And I was like, I mean, I was here. Like, why not? It only takes me a second to look at something. I'm not dead.
Yeah.
So, they kind of let me go on my way. Let's see. Friday, I didn't do much of nothing. I got some information from a lady who does like VA claims and all this other stuff. So I was talking to her for a little bit. A lot of rain. But other than that, yeah, just work really. Found a nice little trail to ride on. If anybody's out in the Reston, Virginia area, there's a set of trails out there. Oh man, it slips my mind. Oh, what is it called now? Anyway, there's a nice little trail system out there that has concrete paths that actually go through rivers and streams and things like that. And it's all tree covered. So it's nice and cool up in there. Yeah.
Cool.
So that was pretty good. But that's pretty much been it.
All right. Scott T, what you been up to, man?
Nothing, man. Just keeping an eye on my father. He had some issues last week. So other than that, work. I don't think I shot anybody. Nah, I ain't no shoots.
Okay. Well, I guess that leads to me. Been doing a little project with the photography company. That's going really good. Really pleased. They really nice, easy people to work with. Just enjoying that little excursion, gives me out the studio, gives me something to do when we're not busy. then thought I had a cold last week, and then it got so bad that Sheila, big shout out to my baby Sheila, she woke me up and said you need to go to the hospital. So I went to the hospital and found out I had bronchitis. I was walking around with
Wow.
bronchitis. Yeah. But they said they caught it fairly early in the beginning stages. You know, to me it was rough because I wasn't getting any sleep. I was coughing, cough medicine wasn't working. And usually, you know, if I take some Dayquil, I never take NyQuil because I don't like the sleepiness, but I take Dayquil at night. And I know usually people say it's caffeinated, it'll keep you up. It don't keep me up. I used to drink coffee for a living. So, you know, I'm used to taking Dayquil, take it a couple nights and it's over, but it just
Right.
wasn't leaving me. So that's why we got the Sprite and the water out tonight. We're not doing any alcohol because I'm on steroids and antibiotics. I feel fine. It was a little rough there for a minute, but thanks to my lovely wife, she made sure to take care of me and get me to the hospital. Because you know, even though I'm not one to sit on it, like if I feel bad, I'll go to the hospital. I don't have a problem with it. Like a lot of guys will be like, "No, I'm good. Just throw some dirt on it." But no, if there's something physically wrong with me, I want to get it corrected as soon as possible. But this just felt like a cold to me.
Right.
But you know, guys, I'm telling you, even when you think you're taking care of yourself, make sure you go out there and go to the hospital, get it taken care of. Um,
Yeah.
you know, but after that, I still had two very important jobs to do. I want to give a big shout out to my one customer, Cheryl. Cheryl had me shoot her cousin's 71st birthday party. And that was amazing. That was fun. Cheryl calls me all the time. Again, just one of my favorite clients to work with. Her family calls me part of their family. And then on Sunday, I had the privilege of shooting "Welcome to the World" Scarlet baby shower for the Epps family. So they are my family, like me and Roland and my boy John, rest in peace. We grew up together, roller skating, hanging out, worked at the same places growing up from McDonald's to Sheraton Hotel. We you know, we went where we were everywhere together. And so we, you know, he's like my other one of my big brothers because he's a couple years older than me. But you know, we love each other so much. Our families know each other really well, and it was a good time to be over there for baby Scarlett. She's not here yet, but for her mom A and her her father, meeting, you know, all of them and doing that, and that was really nice. It was one of the most beautiful. I mean, they had rented out the Valley Mansion,
Oh, dang.
and
Okay.
I mean, they did Beauty and the Beast. So they had like two different photo op sessions for me to take pictures at. One was this
Nice.
beautiful light wall, and
Right.
the other one was the actual Beauty and the Beast set with the columns and the
Okay.
red curtains and
Gotcha.
everything and the
Gotcha.
flower. It was beautiful, and when I get a chance to share it, I will. So but yeah, and also we're putting a wrap on magazine number 2 for Be More Flawless. So big shout out to my boy Cody Man over at Be More Flawless. We should be finishing up their next edition. And also, I did have a meeting yesterday with my boy Steve from Dunkwear, official Dunkwear. That's a new clothing, well, not a new clothing sportswear, but he's a sportswear line. I had his shirt on, I think, a week or so ago. And we're looking to make some moves together, you know, doing some brand ambassador stuff. And also, I
Okay.
work Kenny too, because Kenny came
Right.
through and I
Right.
did some shoots for his artist that is going to be featured on the new Alvin. Oh my gosh, what is Alvin's last name? I'm sorry, I'm blanking on his name, but Alvin is the producer from Baltimore who did the rapper who got shot in the foot, the girl who found the baby by the side of the road, and the girl who didn't know who she married. All of those are parodies of stories that you've seen in the news. But he's a local Alvin Gray, that's his name, and
Mm.
he's doing all these parody movies, and he has a new one coming out, and it's actually the day the premiere is on Thursday, and it's uh I forgot, but it's like the hip hop horror story or something like that. I can't remember the name of it, but it's based on a very famous rapper that we all know has been going through a lot of trouble lately, and it's going to be very, very interesting. I've heard a lot of the soundtrack, and the soundtrack music was done by Kenny, my boy at Now or Never Productions. So I mean, it was a busy week, even though I wasn't really, in the studio that much, but just networking, doing stuff to further the business, and just having a good time. So that was my week in a nutshell, and just looking forward to some good shoots and some good stuff, entertainment this week. Let's see. So that's it. So I guess it's time to go to everybody's favorite part of the podcast. Here we go. Flowers or powder for you. That's right, everybody. It's time for Flowers and Powder. And if you're new to the show, if you've never seen Flowers and Powder, and you really want to know what Flowers and Powder is all about, we're going to go back to our guy on the screen, our boy Van Gogh, and he'll let you know what Flowers and Powder is all about.
So, Flowers and Powder is a segment that we do on the show each week. If somebody's done something amazing to help you out, you can give them flowers and say thank you. But if you've got that one person that's in line at Walmart and has two grocery carts and proceeds to get in the 10 item or less aisle, just walk right over there to baked goods and grab the whole bag of flour and just toss it on them at that point, because they deserve it. Clearly, 10 item or less, and you gonna bring two shopping carts through there? Nah, that shouldn't even happen. Like, even if I was working the register, I'd look and be like, nah, you gotta go. Especially when the person behind you only has like 4 items and you don't let them go first. You're just ignorant at that point. Especially because you were having a conversation with them. That's ignorant as fuck.
Yeah. Oh, thanks so much, E. Yeah, I feel better already. So I know that was for me and Van, but yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. I'm not 100%. Um, I've been going on sleepy time a little bit, but I'm getting there. I'm getting better. And plus, and this is one thing that we got to remember: we're getting older. So the times that we are so used to us getting feeling better by, it's going to increase by a day or two. So if you used to getting feeling better a day or so, now it's going to be 2 days or so. So I'm understanding this thing called new ages. So being over 50, almost 60, believe it or not. Wow,
Nope.
it feels different. How
Nope. I ain't accepting that. Nah.
but really, I mean, that's truly it. But so flowers, I definitely got to give flowers to my main woman, my girl, my love of my life, Sheila, for taking me and making me go to the hospital, because I'd still have been up all night coughing and making myself sicker if I didn't listen to her. She just got up out of bed and said, "You going to the hospital." So I did, and we took care of it. And just having somebody to just care that much about you to make sure that you're good, it just it warms the cockles of my heart. So thank you, Boo, for taking care of me. Um, Powder. I don't have any powder this week. I really don't. It's been a pretty. I got a little powder, just a little one. I hate when people know something and know that they got to tell you something and wait
till the
last
last
moment to tell you something, whether it's a cancellation or anything like that. They know way in advance what they have in their mind to do, and rather than tell you, they put it off because of they're afraid of how you're going to react to it, or what you're going to say, or what you're going to do, and they just put it off. and make you feel like, you got to be the bigger person. When you should have just cussed them out or said something that you really felt, but you just go, you take it on the chin because you don't operate like that. Doesn't mean everybody else doesn't operate like that. So, we definitely, he's still looking good. Oh, thank you, honey.
Is that a younger generation thing? I'm just
I,
asking
I
because
don't know. I think so because it
because
was.
Gen X folks don't care. Like we don't care if we hurt your feelings. We just gonna tell you the truth. And if you get some bruises on your knees behind it, that's the truth of it.
But the thing about it is, this younger generation will tell you no, stop, don't on things that they believe in and things that they stand, as they say, 10 toes down on. But just basic common courtesy stuff. I mean, now the one thing that I'm sorry if everybody's seen those little new skits with the girl Veronica, right? Everybody's seen them where she's talking to her bosses and different people in the office. And one thing that she said that struck me to the T is that we all get concerned about making sure we put in 2-week notice when we leave a job. But will they give you 2-week notices when they fire you?
Nah,
No.
That part. That
no,
part.
no.
When they fire you, it's immediate. So why do you have to give them the courtesy to make them look or give them the opportunity to hire your replacement, but
Right.
also to make it better on your on your letter of recommendation to the new job? I'm like, if you got the job, why put it off? If they need you now, go.
Because
You're not
people.
going back,
Here's
are
the thing
you?
with that too. A lot of people don't understand that when job references happen and a job calls another job for a reference, by law, the only thing they can say is if you work there or not. That's it. They can't ask any more questions.
Well, they can tell you how long because you put down
Yeah,
how
I
long
mean,
you worked there.
you can say
Yeah,
how long you worked there, but
they
that's it.
can
They
just give
can't
you the
ask
basic.
anything else legally. So
Right.
for people to be scared about, well, I don't know what the other jobs are, that they can't say anything, and if they do, guess what? Your year's salary should be coming back from that place, and you should still get the new job.
Yeah.
I don't understand why people are afraid of these jobs like it's the last thing in the world to do. Uh, You go into a place looking for a job, I can leave looking for a job too.
Right.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
And so I mean, that just burns my britches. And especially running a business and people, you have people like that rent from me, and they know probably way in advance if they're going to be late on their rent, and they don't call me or tell me that they're going to be late until the day rent's due. And I'm like, come on, y'all. Y'all know me. Y'all know how I get down. Just let me know so I know how to move and budget and prioritize the things for the studio. If you come in here, the floor is not painted,
Right.
but you haven't paid your rent and you wondering why the floor is not painted, is because the money that I get from you guys for, renting out the studio goes towards what? Maintenance
Right.
Maintenance.
and repairs and supplies. So if you don't pay me on time, how am I supposed to do all that and get it ready for you? Can't. I'm
Exactly.
not going to keep dipping into my private stash to do that. That's what the recurring rental fees cover.
Right.
When you come in and you want a cold drink of water and the refrigerator stocked with water or sodas and stuff, that's part of what that money does.
Yeah.
But right now, I do have another big shout out, a super big shout out. I've got to say this. I'm glad we're still on Flowers and Powder, but to
Flowers.
Tracy, my girl Tracy. I mean, I love this girl. She's one of the models that I work with, but she has been doing an amazing job of making sure that I have certain supplies and things in the studio that she has she has the ability to get to me. And I mean, just blessing the studio and blessing us with stuff that we use every day here. And I just want to thank her so much for her kindness and for her generosity, because she doesn't have to do it. We haven't even shot in over 6-7 months or more, but she loves the studio so much that she still looks out for us and takes care of us. And I just wanted to say a big shout out to her, because she definitely So, but I'm off.
Yeah,
I'm off
Tracy's
my
awesome.
rant. I'm off my rant. So, uh, any flowers or powder for anybody else?
Um,
To the person who had the audacity, the nerve of the whole, to look at me and was like, indirectly said that there was BO. It's like, I know you lying.
There,
Sorry, just had to say that real quick.
you
But
had
yeah,
bo.
yeah, but the fact of the matter, it's not, I'm not tripping off of that because I know what it means. But it further let me know that you are very aware of this smell. But as opposed to addressing it, you want to pass it off on someone else.
Oh
Oh
no.
wow, it's you.
right.
Seriously.
Yeah. Something stinks. The something is your name. That's what stinks.
Yeah,
How they
yeah. I
used
just
to
look.
say in school, it's on your upper lip.
I walked into a room and it was said to me, it smelled like you walked out of the shower and magically appeared in the doorway. I was like, I'm not too sure which way to take that. They was like, because you smell that fresh. Oh, okay, because I was just told otherwise.
Right, right.
I was definitely just told otherwise. So, powder to that person.
Yeah.
Flowers to the person that was just like, no, I know you're lying. Damn, question of the dog. How do you feel about the question in interviews when they ask you, what can you offer the company?
Huh.
Repeat that because I was playing the claps. What did you say?
And I was saying back to the job thing real quick. In the interviews when they ask you, what can you offer this company? How do you feel about that question?
I can offer you the time you want me to work there, the time that you want me to work till and from, and I can do the job you've asked me to do that I applied for. I mean, the question shouldn't be. I think that's that same thing as when you sit down with someone in a relationship and say, "What do you bring to the table?" If you don't know what I bring to the table, then why are you even entertaining the fact that we are dating or you want to hire me?
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
pretty much.
Okay, I thought it was just me.
No.
Nah, it ain't just you.
And
I
also
was asked
another,
that question. Go ahead.
huh?
That's it. I was asked that question, and all I could do was answer like honestly, or you want answer. She's like, no, the
Like,
honest
what do you?
answer. I don't know. I don't know what you do. I'm not too sure what can be improved, what can't be improved. I'm not too sure what I can offer you besides a body who's willing to work.
Right.
Right. Well,
I got the longest stare ever.
Sheila put up her flowers to our daughter. Today is her birthday. Happy birthday, Brittany.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. So, and you know that, and I definitely want to give flowers out to Brittany. I talked to her a little while ago. Excuse me for a minute. I'm gonna mute the mic for a sec.
Cool.
So, I talked to her. I wasn't getting choked up. I was choking, but there's still a little cough, as you can tell. But I was telling her how proud I am of her because right now she's embarking on a new career. And she's all the way over here on the East Coast working and training, and she's away from her dog baby. She's away from her fiance, but both her fiance and her know that this is going to better their life situation. So I definitely want to give big shout out to my baby girl, my only baby girl. But I want to give big shout out to her for doing what she does, and that is making sure that she is living her best life at all times. And I'm just so proud of her. And happy birthday again, Brittany. I know I told you in person, but happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yep. So, any more flowers? Any more powders? Any more flowers or powders?
Let's see. Huh.
Mm, yeah, that went quick.
I'm gonna give out. You know what? I'm gonna give out flowers to the one nurse at the VA hospital that kept trying. She was listening, and I could tell that she was actually more concerned about my level of pain when I got there than anybody else.
Yeah, but you the guy that can take fentanyl and stay awake. So come on.
Right. And I was trying to explain to her that. So she was like, well, let's just try it. And I was like, we can try it, but I'm telling you right now, it's not going to work. So they rubbed a little gel on so that she could try and do like a little local injection of lidocaine. Little 4-inch cut. 60 milliliters of lidocaine didn't even knock the edge off.
Wow.
She was like, I can't believe this is happening. I was like, yeah.
Amish blood.
Mhm.
So yeah, it was the local gel, 60 milliliters of lidocaine. I don't know how much morphine they put in the IV, but it was that. And they did all that just to put the nerve block in my face so that they could put the stitches in. Like, like they were all sitting around like, God damn, like what the hell? And then I noticed when the other nurse left out, she had taken like 3 vials of blood. And like Scott was saying, that's going up to Dietrich. They gonna do some research on that.
Yeah.
Biomedical.
All right. Well, I guess
Yeah, because I mean, like I said, that when I had to lay the bike down, that happened Thursday. But even if I get close on the camera, that's all you got from 15 stitches in 3 days. So I don't know what kind of Deadpool DNA or whatever it is.
You Wolverine. You the Amish Wolverine.
But yeah, it's definitely something going on.
You got antimonium in your blood.
I'm glad it's there, but at the same time, the pain meds, just letting everybody know they don't work. That's probably another reason why I never smoked. I've never been like completely drunk because my body just kicks all that stuff out for some reason. So yeah. So, flowers to the nurse for trying, but she knows for next time. Like I could see her cringing when they were trying to do stuff, and I could see that she was reacting to how I was feeling. So I got to give her, kind of props for that because most of them don't care.
All right, here we go. Well, I want y'all to make this make sense. Check this out.
Wow.
And welcome to the stage, the sophisticated grizzly DRS Teddy is in the house. What's up, man?
What up,
What's
Greg?
going on, man? How y'all doing, man?
We doing good. Make that make sense, man. Road rage is a wonderful drug, ain't it? He karate chopped the shit out that mirror.
Right, he West Virginia ninja.
He's
That
doing
boy.
I'm trying to figure out why he jumped up in the air and did it, though.
He was trying to turn into a Super Saiyan.
Like he was breaking bricks in like one of them competitions or whatever. Like swinging into it with their elbow or something. You're like, what are you doing, bro? And my thing about the road rage is that car was behind you.
Right.
What did they do behind you to piss you off that bad? Like they're behind.
They didn't hit him. They didn't hit him. There was space between the cars.
That's crazy.
Probably got too close to his peanut car.
But why did he actually signal before he turned right? Did y'all see that?
He
actually is a good driver. He turned on his blinker and just got out of there. But that's crazy how people are acting nowadays on the road. I mean, people are shooting people. People are shooting at cars. I'm like, this, this, this people have no regard for, I mean, anything nowadays.
I blame Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
I heard that they put the Baltimore City police cars on there. Is that
Yeah,
true
they
or
did.
somebody just joking?
Yep.
They did. Baltimore City police cars on the new Grand Theft Auto.
That is not okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's wild. But I low key want to play to see what they do.
Right?
I kind of want to know what they do.
Right.
I bet you most of them will call you dummy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, if they put
Yeah.
that in the game, I'm so done.
Or even they gonna look at you like, "Fuck you mean?"
What you mean, dummy?
Right.
Man.
Get out doing the what Park Height strut.
All they
With a
gotta
half
do
a
is
head.
add in. All they gotta do is add in one squeegee boy for nostalgia, and it's a wrap. I'm gonna have to get it.
Yeah. Then I might buy it. Then I might have to. Like, nigga,
Might
they
have to check that out.
You know what? The Squeegee Boy might be on there. They might not have unlocked that level yet, so they don't know. I might have to go purchase this game just to see. Just to see. I'm gonna let you know.
Ouija boy in there. He gonna have a backpack with a rod in there, right?
Shoot.
Yep.
I'd buy it though. If they came out with the Grand Theft Auto Charm City, man, I'm all for it. You can have that $65.99 real fast.
You gotta call it Baltimore.
We gonna play this
BAL-O.
Baltimore Harm City.
Hey yo,
Right.
Man.
we gonna have to play that shit live on the podcast, man.
Listen, I'm trying to tell you, I'm about to go get the game. I'm gonna let y'all know when I acquire it. I'm going to get the game.
But all right, let's go to the next video.
That ear-piercing scream is an unruly child on a transatlantic flight to New York. The passengers describe an 8-hour flight from hell with non-stop and nerve-jangling screaming and fussing. They even covered their ears to drown out the 3-year-old. His mom was overheard telling flight attendants he has behavioral problems. Passenger Shane Townley shot the video.
She kind of looked like she was used to it. He was climbing all over the chairs. He was just screaming, would not let up. He was running up and down the aisles. There was nothing she could do.
Before the plane even took off from Germany, the child's mother could be heard asking a flight attendant to turn on the Wi-Fi so the child could be appeased with an iPad. She was also heard pleading, "Calm down, honey."
Oh,
From
I know
Germany.
what he needed. I mean, we all know what he needed.
Atlantic flight.
Man,
He
from,
needed a
9 hours.
good.
from Germany?
That's why
I would
I'd
have
have
took
to put
that
my
little
money back.
motherfucker in the bathroom.
See,
and I
here's
would've-
pre-planning. I would have went to the doctor and been like, I need to sedate this little motherfucker for a little bit. You know,
No, he just needed a good ass whipping.
I'm pretty sure they can give their kids NyQuil over there, just like we used to do here.
No, I'm gonna have to go
It is.
different. Hey, I'm gonna have to go different. I clothesline the shit out that boy.
That is my move. Thank you, Grace. That is my move. I was clothesline a kid real quick.
I clothesline his ass, and if he's screaming afterwards, I'm gonna drop a whole elbow on his head. You gonna stop
John Cena.
It's gonna be like, it's gonna be like,
Right.
where'd it go?
You needed a good ass whipping from Big Mama.
Man.
But see, this is what I mean by make it make sense. Nobody should even be subjected to something like that. If we didn't have these pandering parents out here allowing these kids to do that stuff, looking like the Australian breakdancer having fits in the middle of Walmart. I mean, this is just a lack of good parenting. Because I know that when I grew up, if you made too much noise in a car ride to the store, you was getting a backhand.
Oh yeah.
Man, you get your ass knocked out.
Yeah.
And don't ask for nothing in the store that you weren't supposed to go and get.
You're getting that
I was
fuck
left
when you get
in
out
the car.
You remember the front door speech when we get in here? Don't ask for nothing. Don't you
Don't you
look at
grab
nothing.
nothing.
Don't you
Don't
grab
touch
nothing.
nothing.
If you embarrass me, I promise you,
When we get home,
it's gonna be 10 times worse. And no, I
Mhm.
ain't gonna wait till you get home. Right here in the store. Watch.
I
well,
was
no,
left in a car one time for being that quiet. They forgot I was in the
I will
car.
I will never forget. My grandmother had a Ford Pinto. It was like a ugly upchuck green with the peanut butter looking little seats, and they had the little vents in them, but it had no air. It was just hot. The air was broke. It was just hot. And she would pile all of us up, and then she's a neighborhood babysitter. So she would pile all of us up in the car. She would even go to the center, make a sandwiches, telling my son, we going to the beach. I was like, oh, we ready. Why nobody got no babysitters or nothing like that? What we gonna do at this beach? Or to take a trip to Heckenger's to get paint sticks.
Wow.
You know what happened with the paint sticks? As soon as I seen that store, I said, somebody fucked up.
Wow.
Somebody fucked. Who did it? Who did it? Now all of us gotta get an ass whipping because somebody just don't know how to keep it together. Like who? Now we in the back whispering. Who? Did somebody give you a who? Shoot,
having
it
the
was
whole
you. You
We
should
used
have
to
ate all of
hide.
it once like you supposed to. Yeah.
Shoot, we used to hide. My stepdad had a maroon. You can tell how old school he was. It was a maroon with a black half leather top on it. 1977 Lincoln Continental Town Car.
the small round
You
window and the oval
you
window
could
in the
play
back.
hide and go seek in the
In the
back seat
car.
by itself.
Yeah.
Climbing in the
You had
back.
to get out of the
running
car and
out.
walk around it to adjust the mirrors.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Because they
I,
weren't
I
power.
look, I swear there was a Honda Civic in the trunk for a spare tire.
Yeah.
Like, like that's a big ass car.
The spare tire was another car. Let's get the car out the back and go pick up the tire.
Right.
But I mean, we've got to make better choices on how these kids are going to be raised because, I mean, you spend $600-700 on an airline ticket,
Yeah,
and you have to listen to a baby scream for 9 hours.
right. That's too fucking much, man.
And it was
I
another
need my
one.
money back.
I didn't upload this one, but it was another one where the woman bought her fully grown pit bull on the plane as a service animal, and it would not get out of the aisle, and it would growl at everybody and hiss at everybody. And no, it got so bad the flight attendants wouldn't even serve the snacks and all because they couldn't get past the dog.
Man, that is not emotional support, dog.
Right.
No. And no.
Wow. Wow.
People be doing too much.
Yeah. Well,
That's
let's
not a
go down
service
to the make
dog
it
then.
make let's go down to the make it make sense route and let's see what else we need to look at.
Watch this man. During boarding, he keeps changing his seat and taking down bags from the overhead compartment, searches them, then putting them back. How he does it is that he moves to a new seat, looks around, and then takes a bag from the overhead compartment. After searching the bag at the seat, he puts back the bag in the original location. He keeps looking around to observe if anyone notices his behavior. This last row of the cabin is where he observed boarding passengers putting their belongings in the overhead compartment. Another row, another bag. He makes sure the bag is placed back properly so the bag's owner won't notice. Yet another bag he takes which doesn't belong to him. Looking around. Searching the bag's contents. He is so thorough in his search.
So let me
When she
surmise
gonna
it.
stop?
Hold on. Let me surmise it because the video was really long. I didn't want to play the whole thing. He does this for another 4 to 5 minutes before he picks somebody's bag up and they go, wait a minute, that's my bag. He went through like 15 people's bags
Oh hell no.
before he got caught.
Oh hell no.
So at what point was she gonna stop recording and notify one of the
It
flight
Oh,
attendants?
she did, but she said she was recording it so he couldn't, couldn't dispute the
dispute
fact
it.
that she caught him doing
That
it.
was a
And
super
and
stupid
she
long
was
video.
Yeah, but she was the one who reported it to the stewardess.
Mm.
I'm sorry, excuse the language, but he had walked right past me. I'd have punched him in his dick.
Yeah.
I'd have punched him right in it. Go sit
Yeah,
down.
he was going ham on that plane. He went through about 15 people's bags before they actually found somebody actually saw what he was doing and caught him. I
I'm trying to
mean,
figure out
are
where all them
we?
15 people were.
Huh?
I'm trying to figure out why wasn't there nobody sitting in their damn seat. Like, where all them goddamn people was that left their bags by themselves?
Well, if
Why
you
didn't
think
nobody
about
else notice this?
think about those transatlantic flights. You might be on there. You might be on that 4-passenger row,
Mm-hmm.
and you put your bag on the side of the bin that you came in on, and then you might be on the 4th seat, so you got to walk 3 seats down to sit down
Right.
because you may not be getting your bag. You put the bag up there that you're not going to get your snacks and stuff out of. So it may be they're on watching the TV and they're looking at this, so they're not paying attention to him and what he's doing because they're getting settled in their seats and they're thinking that he's just putting his bags up. But he did it for like 5 minutes. The video is only like 4 minutes, but I don't want to waste all that time. I mean, make it make sense that we're so oblivious to things around us that we can't see people stealing from us and right in front of us.
Right.
I don't think it's that
Everybody's
we're not.
head was down and they were at a blue screen.
They're scared to say something. I was actually watching the video. But yeah, I was watching a video the other day. I think it was like Neighborhood Wars or something like that. In San Francisco right now, a bike is stolen every 4 minutes. And they showed a guy walk up to a bicycle with an angle grinder and cut the chain off of it broad daylight, and nobody said nothing to him. Sparks are flying all over the sidewalk. People are walking by him, not paying him no mind.
Damn.
I was like, really? He got a whole angle grinder out there.
It doesn't make sense.
That's insane.
So everybody sitting there watching being accomplice.
Yeah.
Yep. Everybody in that mind, I'm gonna mind my business mode
That's
now.
how you just gonna look.
Y'all ready for the next level?
I get it at the same time, like you don't want to say anything because there's gonna be problems.
Yeah. But check this out.
Excuse me, I didn't ask for whipped cream.
Oh, you didn't ask for whipped cream? Did you say that at the register?
Yeah.
Okay, so that means that this isn't your fucking drink. So if you could, kindly sit your ass down, and I will call you when your drink is ready.
Okay.
Security's on their way.
Security's on their way
This is
for what?
absolutely ridiculous. Jordan,
Matt,
stop.
he wants to go.
Jordan, I understand, but no, listen, it's the principle of it, honey. You're
Dude, let's go.
Yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Look, lady, we apologize, okay?
It's fine that you
We apologize.
You're
No,
not leaving.
we are leaving.
You're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere.
She better.
No, Jordan. Jordan.
She's not moving, dude. She's not.
She's still in the...
No. No.
Lady.
Yes. What? No,
Are you
we're waiting
serious?
for security. Put us on the internet.
Yeah.
Instead of security,
The cops aren't going to do anything.
We're gonna call the cops on you.
parked illegally.
The cops for bad parking.
311 non-emergency, and they'll be here.
What is 311?
Non-emergency, and they're gonna cite you for parking illegally.
Oh my kid, get your mom out of the way.
No, Jordan, get away from the hello.
Dude, can you tell your mom to get out?
Jordan, my
You're
over here. Get away from
Your son is on our side.
No,
Your
stop.
son is on our side. Dude, back
We're
up.
trying to leave. We're trying... Oh my god.
She's. Oh my God, are you kidding me right now? Lady, move! Look! Are you? This is such a joke. Oh my. Lady!
So did y'all see what it was?
Wow, that was
Yeah.
best Karen ever.
I was about
You
to
know,
say
if they knew better, that's false imprisonment, right?
there is
Yeah.
one common denominator in everything that you've seen that you've shown so far, and I ain't even got to say it. So yeah, there you go.
Well, there was two videos that were together. The first video was the guy at the coffee store.
Right.
And the lady's like, I didn't ask for whipped cream. And he was like, you didn't ask for whipped cream? Did you tell him that? What are you doing, man?
Hey, Grizz, yeah, you're right, Grizz.
You muted your camera, but you didn't mute your mic.
Are you okay?
My bad.
What the
I
hell?
had to blow my nose.
That's what you blow your nose?
That's what that was?
Wow.
Man, that sounds like
Hey,
two
what's
little-
up, John? I didn't see
God.
you down there. The screen's a little different tonight. Hey, what's up?
Yeah. That's what she said. All right.
Wow.
So anyway, you know, he cussed the lady out because she was asking for something that wasn't even hers. But
Right.
then the other video, the guy, they were on an empty parking lot and they parked across the line. And she was detaining them till the cops came.
See,
it wasn't even like her
No.
car was next to theirs.
see, I hate if I can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
See, I'm sorry. I normally don't condone violence. But that's just when you wind up and smack a bitch with all five. I really don't condone violence, but a bitch like that, I'm sorry, you smack the shit out of her and ride off.
You know what? You know what the thing is, John? You ain't even got to hit her. Just drag her little pudgy ass back a little bit. Let
Do
your
you
boy
say? Do you
pull
say
out.
just say back into her?
No, drag her little pudgy. You get out the car. You drag her little pudgy ass out the way. Your boy pulls out, and then you get in the car. And y'all ride off. You don't give her that damn power that she can just hold you there. Like, first of all, ma'am, I know you don't have a spare ass at home, so you might want to because I'm about to knock it off. Like, you might want to get the fuck out of my way. See,
Here's the thing. I would have started the car and started to back up over it. And if she didn't move and got ran over,
That was my thought.
guess what?
That was my thought.
That's your fault. You're not in a crosswalk. You're in a public roadway, and you didn't move out the way. That's all your fault.
I'm doing 100 on the highway. So if you're doing the speed limit, get the fuck out of my way.
Right. I'd have backed out and just and kept it moving.
Yo, but wait, there's more.
Security's on their way.
Security's on their way.
This is New York. This is New York. Everybody late. Everybody.
Because you're nosy, that's why you are late.
Everybody late. It's New York.
That's why you are late.
You want to be on time, go to Jamaica and walk to work.
If I was there, I would have get there.
You're going to be late. That's it. You're going to be late.
I don't give a shit where I won't come from out where
You mad at him because you late?
Not from Jamaica either, so you're talking from.
Wherever you from, you might be on time if you walk there.
I was talking to the driver.
But you're annoying me, so now I'm going to speak on it.
I'm near your fucking house.
It's fucking annoying.
Oh, I get you now. You live in your house?
In your
I'm going to
fucking
live
car.
there and I fucking you.
You know what it is? You upset because you got a bullshit ass job. And you late to your bullshit ass job. You can't buy a car because you got a bullshit ass job. Don't be mad. Everybody else day up. Poor lady got a wheelchair. She got on the bus with a wheelchair. That's why the bus is late. You gonna be mad at that? Come on, get out of here. Ask your boss for a raise. You can buy a car and you don't have to take the fucking bus. I'm gonna probably get fired. I'm mad late. I don't even care. I'll get another job. I'm not gonna get mad at the bus driver. It's my fault. I should have been on the 12:10 instead of the 12:13 bus. That's my fault. That ain't his fault. Wake your ass up early. Put the fucking dumplings down. I mean, and get on the bus. Yo. Wilding out, B. Yo.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
When a Karen meets a Kevin,
Wow.
Karen moves to Kevin.
That was gold. I mean, that's not even a Kevin Karen situation. That's his comedy.
That was just accuracy.
I mean,
You
that's
don't
I
have a
don't.
car because you gotta have a bullshit car because you got a bullshit job. Like
You should have got up earlier.
Put the dumplings down.
I'm telling you, you can't buy better comedy than that. That was.
I don't even know who. I don't even know who. I
was perfect.
I don't even know who labeled that a Kevin and Karen situation because that doesn't meet that criteria.
Hey, Shauna, how you doing?
Hey, Shauna.
Hey, Miss Shauna. That was more like Karen and Jamal. Like
I'm probably gonna lose my job.
It's like I don't
'Cause
care.
I didn't get up early.
He was like, me and you are my league.
But I mean, but that's the funniest thing. It's like people, and he got mad because she was interjecting her feelings on the bus driver because he was putting a wheelchair occupant on the bus. And you know, it takes a few minutes to get that wheelchair thing to lower and them to get it on it. Then they got to secure it. Then they raise it up. Then they got to put it back down so the steps will form. So it takes a minute.
Yeah.
And she was yelling at the bus driver that she going to be late. I couldn't play the whole video because it's more. If you can find it because it's hilarious even further than that. But the whole idea is that, I mean, so many people are interjected into other people's situations that he had enough of it. The guy Kevin, or the so-called Kevin, he had enough of it. Jamal was, he was getting upset. Because, you know, the bus driver, like he said, the bus driver don't deserve all that.
Yeah, he ain't had nothing to do with that. Like that's
his job.
Yeah.
So he said I should have got on the 12 instead of the 12-13.
He didn't have to tell her to walk from Jamaica to work though. That was pretty. Go back to Jamaica and walk it from there. I bet you make it on time. But
that was awesome.
People wouldn't. It's just the opposite of the airplane one, where nobody said anything to this guy who was going around the airplane taking stuff out of people's bags. But our boy Jamal jumped on the Karen real quick because, you know, she was disrespecting somebody else.
Don't project your shit on anybody else.
So, I mean, who else has a make it make sense moment that they want to share with us? Somebody, I mean, we've all had those moments where you wanted to scream or you just was so fed up that you just didn't know what to do. I mean, who else has a make it make sense moment?
I got one. I'll jump out there. I think everybody's got one.
All right, let's go to Grizz.
All right. So, have anybody seen the Cam Newton video about how he has all the kids and stuff like that? The lady that was interviewing him.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah. So there was somebody today that was I'm not gonna say people's names or whatever, but it's somebody that made a comment about it, basically blaming Cam Newton for making a whole bunch of broken homes because he keeps having sex with these women and having babies by him. And I had to have her make that make sense because he can't make her have kids. Last time I checked, he can't make nobody have a child. And Cam Newton ain't promised you no home. He made a baby mama, but he ain't make a broken home. Because he never one time promised you a home. He even says outright, I don't want to get married because I don't trust women. Now, if a man tells you he don't trust women, he straight up says it. He has said it many times online.
I mean,
I don't trust women, and you want to keep having kids with him. Make it make sense to me.
I think the whole idea is that Cam is sort of from the same cut of cloth as what's his name? Nick Cannon. Whereas they are in a situation, and for the record, I think Cam's children are only split between two women.
Right.
I think he got 9 kids. Between two women.
Yeah. So he's not breaking any households. All of them they are all a conjoined household. Even though he doesn't sleep or have sex with them, he takes care of them, the mother. He has a girlfriend that he lives with, and she's actually a entertainer. So she's in Hollywood a lot, so they aren't together all the time. But they all, and he told her, my kids come first. Just like Nip says, my kids come first. I take care of all of them. Country Wayne, my kids come first. All of these guys, they are multimillionaires. They're taking care of their families. They're taking care of their biz. So to make it make sense, everybody need to stay out their damn business because they are handling their business. Their baby mamas don't have them in child support court. Them babies, you don't hear no news about Cam Newton's kids or Country Wayne's kids or Nick Cannon's kids.
But even if you did hear something about them, exactly what do you want to do? I'll wait.
Exactly. Because my problem with the fact is, you're talking about he's making broken homes. He ain't making broken homes. He's actually taking care of his kids. They're all taking care of their children. Now let's also, like I said, let's take it to another step. Just because you have sex with the man don't mean you gotta have his children.
That's true.
You don't actually have to have the kid. So let's just call it what it is. Some of them ladies are there because they love the guy. Some of them ladies are there because the paycheck look good. Let's just call it what it is. So don't even sit up here trying to say that this man or these men are making broken homes, because guess what? You knew they had a whole bunch of kids when you slept with them, the 15th, 16th, and 17th kids, though.
And Nick is still saying that he wants more, and Cam said he wants more.
Yeah, so it makes sense. Make it make sense to blame somebody for some shit that they can't control. I can only control whether I put a condom on. You control access to sex, and you control whether or not you're gonna have that kid or not. Because you don't actually have to have an abortion. It's plan B. They got plan B. You can wake up the next morning, take that, and I'm just saying there's so many different options. And not to mention, do you or do you not have the option to control whether or not he uses the condom? You just got to let him have access to your body if he doesn't wrap it up. So
there you go.
Make it make sense.
Yep.
Well, he said that he wasn't going to do that.
What's
That's what they said. He said that he wasn't going to do that. And because he said that he liked me a lot.
Oh,
that I was the prettiest girl he ever saw.
Okay.
All right, Van Gogh. What is your make it make sense moment?
He's gonna put me on Wild 'N Out.
So I was on one of the county buses, and we all know my bike's electric or whatever. So I put it on the rack, get it on there, and I get on the bus, and the bus driver's like, well, I don't know if I'm supposed to have that on here. And I was like, it's a bike. It's a bike rack. Why not? Like, I didn't understand like what she was saying. And she was like, well, because it has a battery on it and those things like explode. And I turn around and there's a lady on the bus with an electric wheelchair. And it's a battery. And I'm looking around like, am I tripping? What's going on right now? Like, my bike is not even on the bus. It's actually outside on the rack. You have a problem with it being outside because of a battery issue when she's inside with a battery. And I'm like,
not to mention, ain't there a battery on the back of the bus?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm sitting there like
a big ass battery.
Like, what the hell's going on right now? Like, am I being punked or something? Because I was like, I didn't understand.
No, it's one of them new electric batteries. It's the ones that be in Teslas that be, catching on fire. It's one of those other kind of new batteries. It's not the same battery she got on her scooter. It's a different one.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, but I was sitting there like, even if it was the old battery, my bike is still outside on a rack. I'm like, that's where it's supposed to go. So I'm like, do what? I didn't even have a reply because I was just so confused behind the whole thing. I was like, I mean, you're not going to get off the bus and take it off, so it's staying there until I get where I'm going. Like, I know you're not going to do that. So,
So if you didn't want it, then did she at least offer a solution?
huh?
Did she at least offer a solution? You don't want her on there, so what you?
No, she
What is my
said
vibe?
something. She kept talking. She kept talking about well, she was gonna have to call somebody and then check with the lawyers because of the
Check with the
liability
lawyer.
thing. And I was like, just sitting there, I was just letting her ramble on because it didn't make any sense whatsoever. I was like,
So hold on. I have one question. Is the bus moving at this point, or you're still standing still?
no, it's moving. Like we're on our way to where we're going. That's why I'm not saying anything. I was like, whatever. Like,
so this is a real make it make sense moment. You arguing with me about my battery powered bicycle, but you're still driving me where I need to go with the battery powered bicycle on the front of the bus.
And your
battery with a battery powered wheelchair on a battery powered electric bus. I was so confused. I was like, what the hell is happening right now?
And my thing is, you talking about you gonna call a lawyer, man. You have an overly inflated view of your importance to these people. They don't give a fuck about.
She called her supervisor. Her supervisor gonna be like, "Bitch, just drive."
Let's try that bus.
He gonna tell her to quit. Just get off the bus then. Like you gonna tell her to quit. You're like, man, it's a battery powered bus. Just go home. Just go home.
No, he's gonna
it's
be
gonna
like
be like
this.
the guy with the stapler in Office Space. Just put him in the basement. Like just put her ass in the basement. She'll eventually figure it out. Like
this is the funny part.
You can't make us stay. Like, where's my paycheck? And I think you have my stapler.
Shit. Would it be me if I actually gave that lady a stapler for Christmas? Would she get it? Would she understand what it was?
No.
No.
But this is the funny part. Hey, Van, this is the other funny part. What is she going to call the person with? Her battery powered cell phone.
Right.
No, it's not. It doesn't have a battery.
But you know what? Here's the biggest.
You're not supposed to talk and drive. I didn't understand what was. Like I said, I didn't understand any of it. I was sitting there like, there is so much wrong with this whole situation. I was like, whatever.
But here's the biggest question. I think the reason that she didn't call nobody, because she know at that moment they would start to ask questions on how the fuck she passed that damn driver's test. To be that goddamn stupid. That she don't know this battery ain't gonna blow up the whole fucking bus. Like,
on the outside.
On the outside at the windshield. Like what the hell? Oh my God. You know what, bro? Honestly, you better than me.
You can't make that make sense.
Because I'd have looked at her like, yeah, you used to ride one of them yellow short ones, didn't you? Yeah, you used to throw snack packs up against the wall, didn't you? Yeah, I bet you did.
She was the one that we saw licking the back of the window.
What flavor was the window?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it was Capri Sun flavor. We just sprayed it.
Yep.
God damn.
But it's just
yours
so many instances out here where people just doing things that just don't make sense. I mean, there was another video I saw. I don't know if you guys saw it, but did you see the video where the lady was at a parking space, and she was this other lady was knocking on her window constantly, and the lady was doing a little. She, I guess, decided to record it, and she was like, "I pulled over because my cell phone rang, and I needed to make a phone call. And yes, I know I'm in a handicapped spot, but my engine is running, and I'm on the phone. And this lady is out here knocking on my window. And I asked her, did she need the handicapped spot? She said, no, you just shouldn't be in it.
Hey, Jerry.
So she rolled her window back up, and the lady just kept rapping on her window. Now, she said if the lady needed the spot, she would have just moved forward because it was space to move forward. But she was literally just trying to make a quick phone call and get back on the road. And this lady is now stopping her from leaving because she's standing there knocking on her window.
This is why people carry guns.
So, Jerry.
Yeah.
See, now, I think you triggered me on this one. See, I deal with this dumb shit every fucking day. There are people that park in designated emergency doctor spaces.
Right.
So pretty much, if you don't meet the criteria, bypass. You just don't even look. You bypass it.
Right.
I think Jay got to go.
You were saying bye,
It's
Jay?
just like hella dark. Yeah, it's like super
All
dark.
right.
in here.
Well, we'll see you soon. Thanks for coming in. Bye.
Have a good night, Jay.
Later.
So let me get back. So people will park there for various reasons. Oh, I'm waiting for someone, this or that. When there's other spaces they could pull into.
Right.
And these should have been aborted people. No, really. I mean, what I deal with is the reason why we need to keep abortion safe and legal. So the stupid shit doesn't spread. But anyhow, I digressed.
You ain't got to abort. Just make sure they swallow. That's it.
Or spit, whatever.
But you know what? The thing about it is, John, the difference is you work there. This heifer ain't have a job there. She just wanted to remind the lady that she was breaking the law.
Right. But my question would be, right. That was kind of far out. But then again, and this is kind of crosses over into what we deal with, when there's a million other spaces, why would a non-handicapped person park in that spot? Period.
Well, no, she did. Well, what happened was, I mean, she pulled over. She didn't notice it was a handicap spot. But when the lady knocked on her window and said, "You're in a handicap spot," she said, "Oh, do you need the spot?"
Oh, that's kind of like that. That's kind of like what I deal with. I didn't see the sign. No, sorry. If the bitch doesn't know where she pulled over to, she doesn't need to be a driver.
No, John, you're not. John,
the bitch needs to have her license revoked.
John, you're not listening because you're triggered.
Hey, John,
yeah, thanks, asshole.
She offered to move. Your people aren't trying to move. She offered. She said, "Hey, do you need the space? I'll just move forward."
I gotta be on the side of the Karen on this one. I'm sorry. I hate to say it. I gotta be on Karen's side on this one.
Hey, John, I gotta say this to you. Don't do that shit out of uniform. Somebody gonna knock your ass out.
Yeah. And this is the
Make
reason
sure you in
don't carry
uniform.
my cig in my
do that
car.
shit, somebody gonna swing on you. So yeah, it's okay at where you're working at, but if we just let's just say we at the
no, I mean I don't talk shit or anything like that. Nah, dude, I don't talk shit or anything like that.
Yeah.
You sit there rapping on somebody's window with your keys
the whole time?
No.
That's what she was doing. She
That's
was
what she was
being
doing.
ignorant. The woman rolled down her window, addressed her, said, "If you need the space, I'm sorry, I'll move." And she was like, "No, I'm just reminding you it's a handicap space."
Oh, and she just kept at it?
Yeah. And she was gonna leave. The lady couldn't move. She was saying, "I can't move because she's sitting here rapping on my window and I don't want to run her over."
Oh, see, then again, that's when you just smack a bitch and take her car keys. Fuck it.
Right. That's what I'm saying. This was a little different because the lady was just, she said, "I pulled over to make a quick phone call. Now I can't leave because this lady is standing
Okay,
here."
right. Yeah, that's pretty.
So, you know what? I need us to get into politics because I want to put something out there called designated ass whippings.
Designated what?
On the book, designated ass whippings. Because the thing about it is I want it to be able you to be able to call in an ass whipping on. So you know what? This lady is outside my car. I have told her that I wanted to move. If she needed me to move, she continuously stands there and raps on my car. I'm just wondering does this fall under the jurisdiction of designated ass whipping?
Yeah, $50 a call.
Yeah.
Oh, I got you.
You put your call in, say, "Ma'am, you are now under the realm of designated ass whipping. I got 5 minutes to whip your ass, and you got 5 minutes to whip mine. Which one do you want to do?" And my thing is, if you don't want your ass whipped, then you pay the fine, or give me back the money that I just paid to these people to beat your ass. But one way or the other, either I'm getting
Somebody
my money
ass getting beat.
Which comedian came up with the trunk monkey? Because see,
I forget which comedian came up with the trunk monkey, but
that's
that
a
needs to happen.
That's a perfect scenario for a trunk monkey. Yeah, I push a button. Yeah, bubble comes out the trunk with a freaking gas. Yeah, you're done.
Yeah.
Then he gets back in the trunk.
For the younger crowd on here that doesn't know what a trunk monkey is, for the younger crowd on here that doesn't know what the trunk monkey is, just get on YouTube, look at trunk monkey, and you'll have a blast.
It's a monkey in a trunk. Yeah.
with a crowbar.
Or a baseball bat. There's all kinds of ones. Man.
This is
Sean Sosa camera.
Huh?
Trunk monkey was created by Sean Sosa camera.
Oh, okay.
For the automotive group of Subaru enthusiasts. And he's sitting in the car with a monkey with a pipe wrench in his hand.
Man.
The monkey sitting in the car reading a book, waiting for his chance to hit somebody with the pipe.
JB, you know I'm about to send it to you, right?
Okay.
You know I'm sending it to you. I'm gonna send it to you right now, my friend.
Man, gotta do this.
Here we go. It should be coming through in a second.
Facebook.
Messenger. Yeah, Facebook Messenger. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I love that damn commercial, man.
And that's how jacked up my mind is, because it's like, I don't know. That's the first thing that popped in my head. I'm like,
yeah. Because I mean, at that moment, that's what you need, a trunk monkey, or like I said, let's just do designated ass whippings. Or we can have.
You're honking at, huh? What, you don't like the way I drive? What? Come on in here, I'll give you a driver's lesson. You want a piece of me? What's coming out? Get you some, huh? Where are you gonna go now? Well, you can't speed up by anybody now. You think you're better than me? What, you think? Oh, I don't like the way you drive. What, you got a fancy new what? Huh? Keep out.
The trunk monkey, a revolutionary idea you'll.
Yeah.
There it is.
That's good television. Oh,
damn it, we need those back.
I'm all for the trunk monkey.
Me personally, I need Terry Tate off his linebacker at my job.
The trunk monkey. The James Brown auto alarm. Have y'all seen that one?
Oh no. I didn't see that.
James Brown auto alarm. No, it says it's guaranteed to keep people away from your car. That fucker goes off. Ow, ow, ow,
Man, that shit would confuse me. I wouldn't know.
Right, you gotta look up the James Brown auto alarm. I forget who did it. I think maybe Dave Chappelle did it. I forget who did it, but that thing was funny.
Hey, what's up, Anthony?
Hey, what's up, Lionel?
So, Anthony, you got any make it make sense moments you want to share? Somebody did something or something that just don't make sense that you want to share? Just drop it in the comments. But I mean, it's crazy how you have all of these people out here. I mean, I think the younger generation, I mean, did you see that one video where the girl said it was what, $675 instead of $645?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
She said
she was talking about
her grandfather.
Yeah.
She's like, my grandfather's so extra. I asked her what time it was, and instead of saying it was 6:45, he said it's quarter. He said it's what time did he say? Quarter of 7. And I was like, he couldn't just say it's 6:75.
No. Hey, bro, I just
675.
JB, I just sent you something else.
675.
God damn.
Yeah.
How did
Well,
you get?
to be on her side, I did work for one company that broke their time clock down into 100-minute increments per hour. So 6:30 would actually be 6:50 on the time clock because they broke it down into 100-minute increments. Because if you break it down that far, you could shave off a lot of time on people's paychecks that way.
That's some thieving shit right there. You want to talk about some fucking thieves, boy?
Yeah, the time clock was broken down into 100-minute increments.
Oh my god! See, we need for people like that. We need people like Terry Tate, the office linebacker.
Oh yeah,
we need motherfuckers like that.
When we asked Reebok to send us Terry Tate, some people thought we were crazy. But I'm a firm believer in paradigm breaking, outside the box thinking.
Hey, buddy.
Break was over 15 minutes ago, Mitch!
And since Terry's been with us, our productivity has gone up 46%. We're getting more from our employees than ever before.
You know you need a cover sheet on your TPS reports, Richard. That ain't new, baby.
Hey, Terry.
Hey, Janice.
But what's really impressed me is how Terry's become part of the Felcher family.
Yeah, hi, baby.
He fits right in here.
That's a long distance call, Doug.
To be honest, I wish Reebok sent us 10 Terry Tates.
You want to play games, Gene? Well, when it's game time, it's pain time, baby. Woo!
Oh my god! That's what shit was.
How you doing, Janet?
That's just good TV. What are y'all?
Oh my gosh. That would make a lot of people straighten up and fly right. I'm telling you.
And it's amazing. 90% of the stuff that we grew up on would be banned.
Yeah.
Getting tackled.
Oh, it is banned. That's why it's not happening.
Yeah, they'll be like, that is not diversity and inclusion. No, he including all you motherfuckers in these tackles.
Right.
Everybody gonna be tackled.
Very diverse, goddamn it. Very diverse.
Oh yeah, we're including everybody in this ass whooping. Like
I want you to miss out on the SmackDown, baby.
Yep.
Well, I think we are good. I think we made a lot of stuff make sense tonight, man. But before we jump off, I want to make sure we bring Grizz to the front so he could tell you all about Wednesday nights.
All right, everybody. So I don't know. Well, I haven't announced it yet, but right here exclusively on the Grown Man Clique podcast, I am officially relaunching the Grizzly on September 25th. So we won't be back on until about September 25th. But when we come back on September 25th, it is going to be a completely brand new Grizzly. Everything's going to be a little bit different. We're going to have different segments, and we're going to push the envelope a little bit more this time. Because hey,
all right.
Because what I'm saying is now, this is my legacy. This is attached to my name, and I got to make sure that I'm proud of the work that I do, and I'm definitely proud of the Grizzly, and I'm going to be pushing it into the next stratosphere. So I'm just going to say this: if you're squeamish, don't come. Squeamish, don't come. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm about to make some headlines with this shit. So y'all be ready.
Uh-oh.
All right. So the Grizz is on hiatus until mid-September.
Yep, September 25th, 8:15. Make sure you come. Make sure you be there. And we're gonna have a brand new opening, brand new closing, brand new segments, brand new shit. And we're gonna exclusively send the link to certain people. It won't be just available to anyone. The people that want to come on, I will be sending the link right into their inbox. There's not gonna be any more just links sitting out there for anybody to join. Only for the creme de la creme of the people that actually want to be on. So,
all right. That's what's up. Well, I'm gonna miss you guys on Wednesdays. That was my Wednesday night shot in the arm, but I'll figure out something to do on Wednesday nights. Well, actually, I want to bring this back up. We announced it last week, and we haven't actually put it up, but we have a little clip, and it's called "The Grown Man Talk." And we've recorded the first one. So let me show you a little bit of that before we get out of here.
This is Harry Crossland, and this is my grown man talk. While there are a lot of people of color that cosplay, there aren't a lot of photographers, and the photographers that are there usually don't focus on us. A year or so ago, I was shooting more for quantity than I was for quality. I'm going to be brutally honest. I have a very low tolerance for people who are late or who aren't able to make the location because they wait till the last minute to tell me that something's coming up. 6 P's. Prior planning prevents piss poor performance. This is Harry Crossland, and this is my grown man talk.
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah. So that is just a snippet of the actual full video that will be dropping. I am going to load it up tonight, and it will be on the Grown Man Clique page. It will not be on the Jerry Brown page. It will be on the Grown Man Clique page. Harry Crossland came in and gave us a nice, I mean, the whole idea is that we're going to be bringing people in from different genres, different ideas, different scopes, different ways of looking at life. He's an amazing cosplay photographer and also in the cosplay genre. He has been published in major magazines for his work, but he gives you life lessons in this thing as well. So we want to show that we're growing our brand that way. We're going to be having fitness experts. We're going to be having mental health experts. We're going to have politicians. We have a bunch of people that we've been talking to that are going to come in and do their talks. It's only going to be 10 minutes. His was just over 8 minutes. So it's not like you got to look at it for all night and all day. You get a nice little idea of who he is and what he does in a few minutes. It's funny. It's serious. You know, it's got everything that we at the Grown Man Clique want to endorse. So definitely tonight I will drop it. It will be basically on our Facebook page. So you won't be no premieres. It'll actually drop as soon as probably a few minutes after the show is over. And y'all need to go out and check it out, share it, let other people see it. And before we go, I just want to thank everybody that comes in to see us on the Grown Man Clique podcast. Yeah, what's up, Grizz?
I would like, if you don't mind,
yeah,
would you please indulge me to show you guys what the brand new opening to the Grizzly will look like?
Yeah.
So let me see.
I'm down.
Let's see.
We get a sneak peek.
Yep. Let me see.
He's about to show us some Hollywood shit.
So that's it right there, JB. I think I just put it up there if you put it.
Yeah, and the speed needs pause. Yeah, speaking you get sex appeal, passion, any medication, fragrance, forward, some air, water, discipline, dearest Teddy, it's time, yes, we start, sex appeal, passion pale, dedication, fragrance, falls, summerly balls, and people from the world, patience, they was the platform.
All right.
I like it.
Man.
All right.
I like it.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
So we would like to thank everybody for coming into the Grown Man Clique podcast tonight. From Sheila, Eric, Shauna, Anthony, and everybody that came in, Christy, all of you guys from J. Nicole, Joe, John, everybody that joined us. In case you didn't know, I don't know if you heard, Grizz, but I've got bronchitis. So
man, damn. Okay.
Yeah, it's almost done, but that's why I've been coughing, and that's why we got a drink-free session tonight without any alcohol, because I'm trying to get healthy. But we'd like to thank you all for coming in tonight. We want you to like, share, subscribe. Those 3 things help us to grow. It helps us to get the platform to more people. We just want to make sure that the content that we're giving is worthwhile and something that you want to share with other people. And as we say at the end of every show, do good. Do really good. But if you're going to do bad, do really bad so they know that you meant it. Peace.